James, put it there. Bloody good doing business with you.
Bloody good doing business with you. Oh, ow.
I love this bloody guy.
See you in Brunei, Jago. The Sultan's expecting you. Your people can start work on the palace extension any time.
And don't forget the sunscreen.
I told you, they're all bloody bonkers.
See you, chaps.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
I can't believe they fell for it.
Yeah.
Easy money.
Right then, let's get this place back to how it was. Sean, mantelpiece.
I mean, those blokes were dim. That was like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, I never really saw the job satisfaction in taking the candy from a baby.
Or the fun.
Fun?
Yeah, well, it's no fun when they're that thick, is it? I mean, it bloody spoils it.
Henry and Darlow solicitors.
Yes.
Only there was no one on reception.
Well, that's because we're in here.
Spring cleaning.
So what can we do for you?
I need an injunction fast. I run this youth club like a drop-in centre for problem kids. In 4 days, it's going to be levelled.
That's not really our field.
You see, this club, it's in a disused church, a listed building. Now, some speculator buys it, says he's going to knock it down.
Yeah, it's terrible. But to tell the truth, we're more
Work-related
divorce
injuries.
based.
Yeah, I get you, mate. Just like all the other law firms we've been talking to. Afraid to take on the big boys, right?
That's us, typical law firm. So, if you're ever injured by your ex-wife, give us a call. Get a page of that, Lee. You can find another.
Wait. We may be able to help.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, we ain't got time for maybe. I mean, which is it? You going to take the case or not?
Listen, I survived out there long enough to learn one thing. Kids that go down drop-in centres are scary.
You think there's a mark in it?
Not sure. I think we should go down to his youth club, The Pulse. Hear some more.
Couldn't it?
Couldn't hurt. It's in Poplar.
Sounds fascinatingly urban. Let me know how it goes.
You know, we've got 4 or 5 pool tables, music. Jalen? Jake? Yeah. We've got arts and crafts here. Once a week, we have a creative writers' workshops. And if they want to, the kids can hang their stuff up on the lines or on the boards. We were looking for a yoga teacher, but we couldn't really... Yeah, I see that look a lot. And then I show people the offending rates for our club users. 1/3 the average for inner cities. I mean, these kids come to...
That's some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Who'd have thought so many things rhyme with Glock 9mm?
We try to get them to express themselves in different ways. And maybe they can resolve issues without violence.
You're making fun of my poem.
No. Is that your poem? No. If anything I was saying it was interesting.
Shanice.
Can I just get that?
Don't make fun of my poem.
Shanice.
How did he get by on the streets?
We had a lot of help.
Shanice, just do the breathing thing, Shanice, okay? She's crazy.
Of course, you know what the real problem is?
Can we leave soon?
Lack of discipline. These kids have never done a decent day's work in their life. Hard manual labour, that's what they need.
Is that what you did when you were there, Rajesh?
Not a stroke, and look how I turned out.
Sorry about that. Shanice is making real progress in her anger management. Look, guys, I mean, we thought we were set. Listed building, nobody would touch it. Even when the lease ran out and the council put the place up for sale, we weren't worried. Then we find out that they sell the place to some speculator.
Oh, dear.
They said our check got lost in the system. 2 weeks after that, the listing's lifted. Now, come on, that's got to be dodgy, right?
How come you never gone public about this?
Well, I was going to. I had a campaign organised and everything. Our local MP, Rona Christie, she convinced me to call it off. Said she'd find us another building. Everyone would be happy.
And?
She stopped returning our calls. That was the last we heard from her.
Well, I say we help them.
You must be joking. That place does not need saving and needs an electric fence put round it to keep the kids in.
When you listening? Politicians, speculators, dodgy property deals?
Sounds like a gift from the grifting god.
Seriously, Albert, there was this one girl.
Yeah, but this speculator, I mean, he wouldn't have bought a listed building on a hunch, would he? He must have known that he could get the listing lifted.
Who tell him? That's insider dealing. It's the kind of thing you can get locked up for.
Maybe the same person that persuaded Lenny to drop their campaign.
The MP?
Research?
Research.
What? That's the real big grand there. What's over there? What's it there? Thank you.
Sorry? Do you know what you can do with sorry? Get a cardboard box, put sorry in there, then go to your desk and put the rest of your crap in there with it and get out of my office.
Rona Christie, career politician. Took a marginal seat, promising to speak up for the man and woman in the street, preserve ethics and integrity in public life. Built a reputation as a conscientious MP, well thought of in the party. 4 years on, she's someone of influence in the construction industry. Christie's a key member of the team behind the Minister for Urban Development. Her job's to streamline the regulatory process and accelerate economic growth.
What's that?
She picks the projects to fast track, then she makes them happen. It means that she can bypass planners, environmentalists.
That's a lot of influence.
Well, that's probably why she's got every construction bigwig in the country falling over her.
And she uses that influence to help them put up their new buildings.
Or better still, it lets them tear down the old ones. If they've got a listed building on a site they own, it means they can't develop. That's why Christie is a fairy godmother.
With a wave of her wand, she turns worthless property into prime real estate.
And you think she delisted the Pulse?
Well, she was in the room when it happened.
Yeah, but that doesn't prove...
No, she's right. Christie's not stupid.
Well, she's not going to leave evidence lying around, is she?
Yeah, well, if she is taking bungs, then the question is, how do they get the money from the developer to her?
Brown envelopes.
No, not these days. It's too risky. MPs know that the bloke with the brown envelope's got a chance of being an undercover journalist. Developers can't expose themselves either. They've got to account for their outgoings.
All right, fine. We give up. How?
No idea. I've drawn a blank. However Christie is covering her tracks, she's very good at it. The only way we're going to find out how she does her deals is to offer her one. If she's dodgy, we'll find out.
Yes. Yes, general election's not far off. She's got to be looking for one last big payday.
Well, first we find a property developer, borrow their identity, make Christie believe they're offering bungs for quick delistings. Then we get ourselves into the developer's place of business and close the deal.
That's all.
No, not quite. Before that, we have to get someone into Christie's office.
Sadly, her and her researcher have had a parting of the ways. Apparently, she goes through them at the rate of one a week. Chews them up, spits them out.
So who do we know that's bite-sized?
Huh?
We would like you to apply for the post of researcher.
Me? Why me?
Because you have an impressive ability to absorb and apply new information.